Hello, hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, we're live and we are doing it. So I'm going to land here with you for a moment and also give you a moment to come in. But I just want to tell you, like, right from the start, as you're watching the replay later on this, from my heart to yours, I just feel just so full because this is just such an epic event for me. This is an event now that loops 4 years of a cycle. And when I was looking back at the last moment when I was doing these kinds of readings, which I used to call intuitive play 4 years ago, even more than 4 years ago. And I looked back at my blog post that I wrote at the time, and it was called The Art of Letting Go. And it was all about that this was the last time that I was going to do this kind of session because it felt complete. I had done over a year of these every week, showing up every week for these lives, and had featured many cards, had also featured crystals. And at that time, there was that moment where I could feel that my spirit was calling me forward to do other things at the time. And I always had it in the back of my mind that someday, when I have my own deck of cards that I was already in the process of creating at that time, then this would return. I would bring back these kinds of lives because now I would be able to do it with my own cards that came from me, that came from my growth, my experience, my heart, my soul. And it would feel authentic in a way that it never could otherwise. And so, hello, hello, beautiful ladies. We are here and we're doing it. You and me and us together. We're meeting here today. Hello, hello. Hi, Cindy. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Mackenzie. Jen. Hey, hello, beautiful ladies. So, let me say hi to you for a moment. Oh, my goodness. I am also, by the way, broadcasting this to my YouTube channel at the same time, too. So, this is super exciting. And of course, on my new public page, which has been for a while now, the Quantum Weaver. So hi, beautiful ladies. Oh, happy Mercurian evening. So beautiful. Happy celebration, Quantum Weaving Divination time. Yes, Quantum Divination time. So again, this is now a whole nother level that we have reached, a whole nother level that I have reached within me, because for me, this is a completely different energy that I am bringing to all of this now, with all of the growth that has taken place within me, and that is obviously also reflected in the cards. And so it is just the most beautiful thing for me to be here with you tonight, and for us to now do these on a monthly basis, always toward the beginning of a new moon cycle. So this way, we're always tuning in to the new moon. We're always tuning into that new cycle. Catherine, hello. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful that you're here. Oh, I love this so much. So I hope Jane can come on too. So we'll see if she can pop in as well. So, this is so good to see you. Oh my goodness. This feels, like I said, my heart just feels so full. I feel so enriched by us simply being together tonight and being able to do this, or morning for you, of course, as well. Jane, hello. There you are. Hi. So the cycle of the past 4 years, when we all kind of tune into this has been quite a journey for all of us in so many different ways. Of course, shortly after I completed those lives 4.5 years ago, then 2020 happened to all of us and everything else that it brought with it. So for me, I feel like it's been primarily an internal growth that I have experienced that now has the opportunity to express itself outward. So hello, Cindy from Tennessee. So I know that Catherine and also Jane are here from Japan. And then let's see, Mackenzie, I think you're from Tennessee as well. So Jen, of course, is Tennessee. So this is so super exciting. And what is more exciting too is that these cards are now have already made their way across the world and are making their way and spreading their way into the world. I started out with 50 decks, and the 50 decks are already sold. And I received the shipment of the next 100, and so I can't wait. We will also be selling them at the cafe now as well here locally, and then of course we'll continue to ship them out. So my website is now complete with the official store, and everything is just in a process now of unfolding, and it just feels so beautiful and so magical. So thank you, first of all, for being here with me. I truly treasure it. Canada, oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, Tammy, hello, my friend. Oh, I'm so glad that you could make it too. So this feels in a way like a reunion and also a revival. It's such a beautiful moment, and I'm so honored. So let's see a cheers. Let's see, cheers to 50 and 100 more. Yes, to the unfolding. Exactly. So I want to take just a moment to come into the present here with you and tune in just by finding our center as we're connecting in with these cards, and as I'm about to reveal these cards to you and give you, oh, it does feel amazing, Tammy. Oh, and give you just a little bit of backstory of bringing us in this moment here now into this moon cycle. So today we're coming to our present moment here, finding our center. Find the center with your 2 center fingers, because then you can bring singular focus to this moment here. And just tune in, just feel yourself grounded in your feet, grounded in through the crown of your head. And connect in with this beautiful Wednesday in the energy of Mercury, and this beautiful moment with the moon in my sign of Taurus. And tuning in with the groundedness that it brings, and then also the Mercurian energy that is always uplifting and a channeling. That's why this is so perfect to do on a Wednesday. And not only that, but it is also on a 13th. And we'll get to this here in a moment with this, but the 13 always brings new openings. And it just brings it into this beautiful space here now, where we are beginning the cycle. We're beginning the cycle of spring here, and wherever you might be located, it might be different. And it is just such a beautiful moment in time now during this moon cycle of hope rising, of new energy, of the cycle of growth that we're experiencing. And this is what we're going to be tapping into with these cards today. And so each of you has chosen a different card. I think most of the cards that were chosen were the second card, as I was tallying it up between the spaces. And so I'm really curious to see, as we're revealing this here now too, what comes up. Okay, so if you're ready, we're going to go ahead and get started. So these are the decks of cards, by the way, that we are working with. And we are going to start with the first card. And who has picked? Brett, hello, my friend. Hi. So who here has picked card number 1? I am curious to find out from you. Who here has picked card number 1? If any of you are live and have picked card number 1, go ahead and let me know. And we're going to be starting with that here now. Let's see. Let me give it a moment here to see. Mackenzie! Hi! Beautiful. Okay, so Mackenzie says 1. All right. So card number 1, if you're ready, is new beginnings. And I'm sorry for my white balance, but I'm going to have to fix my light here eventually. It always gives it just this weird hue in the evening. So these cards look a lot more vibrant and a lot prettier during the daylight. And they have a lot more color to them. So again, I apologize for this, but we're doing the best that we can with what we have at the moment. So new beginnings. And of course, as I was mentioning, that this is also the day 13 today. So this day is a day of new beginnings. It is a day of new beginnings for our cycle of our life in this moment, our fractal. It is also the new beginning, of course, of bringing back now our quantum weaving divination. And it is also the new beginning now of this overall cycle of spring, as the spring equinox is not that far away at this moment. And the new beginning, the affirmation for it, each new beginning is a doorway to magnificent opportunities and adventures. And there is a favorite quote by Hermann Hesse that is absolutely dear to my heart, that I share with everything that I always do. And it says, I have it usually in my head in German, but in English it is, and in every beginning resides a magic that protects us and helps us to live. And when we're thinking about new beginnings, it is always that start of the new fractal that we're opening, because we can always see life as fractals within fractals. And we can always feel like when there's about this new thing that is being born within us, this new thing that's coming, we can kind of feel it in us. We can feel, wow, there's something really significant, really magnificent that's about to open. And as it does, there's also that burst of energy that comes with it. So when you think of this quote by Hermann Hesse, the magic is already built into these new beginnings. There is already the seed that is within it, that is just waiting to open. And there's also already that magic of the growth in the adventure within the quest. I usually frame the whole thing of what we are doing. If you have the cards, then you have an awareness of this. I always frame it within the quest, because it is not about the journey, and it is also not about a goal, but it is also within the destination of the whole complete adventure of a quest. And so if you are drawn to this number 1 card of the number 13 of New Beginning, this has that seed built into it. It has that seed of the whole quest already within it, within that number 13 in the center. Within the 12 circles around it, it's already all there for you. So it is that deep knowing that it's all already there for you. Whenever you feel that there's a new beginning in your life, something that's about to unfold, then you can already also know that the full manifestation is already built into it as well. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a new beginning. And that's why I love that adventure of the quest so much, because it gives you all of it. It encompasses everything. It encompasses the magic. It encompasses the whole journey. And then it also encompasses the beauty of a destination. So this way you already know what you're reaching for. You already have a vision that's built into it as well. And this is all, again, in that center point, because you're the center point. You are that 0 point field from which it all comes. And that's the magic of the number 13. And I could tell you for hours about the 13, just how beautiful it is, but it holds the pure essence of manifestation within it. And it holds that pure essence, that pure clean essence of that seed. And to me, that's just so, so magical. So I'm going to see here, Mackenzie, let's see. Oh, that's good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So first of all, my deep feelings for you. But yeah, know that this is, since you picked this card, and this has all of this filled into it. So that is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, this really just touches me so deeply, because this carries, this information now just carries so much more within it. Wow. Oh, I can't wait for that. Oh my goodness, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is so beautiful, Mackenzie. And thank you for your vulnerability of sharing this. But yes, it already has the seed built within it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let it be so. Exactly. Oh, thank you, Chen, for that. Wow. That is amazing. Oh, wow. Oh, this touches me so much. This is beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Wow. Oh, so how are you all feeling? Let's check in with you for a moment. And I'm going to see if I can adjust my screen a little bit here. So, and shift this around just slightly. Okay. Let's see, that might be a little bit better. All right. Okay. Doing this a little bit. There we go. That's better. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So who here has picked the card number 2? Let me go ahead and let me know if you have picked card number 2. And we're going to go ahead and move on to that second one. By the way, what I also want to mention with this one here, because if you're familiar with the cards, if you have the deck, first of all, if you have the deck, go ahead and let me know. Britt, I'm curious if you have received yours already. So, yeah, okay, cool. So let's see. Okay, yes. Okay, so Jane has picked number 2. Like I said, most have picked number 2. If you're familiar with these cards, so there are 52 cards that I have created, and there are 33 cards that are the guiding codes. Those are the codes of your journey. And then there are also 19 cards, which are the supporting principles and virtues. And this one here, the number 13, is part of the first 33, which are the guiding codes. So if you have this, then what this also represents for you, and this makes it even more powerful for you, Mackenzie, is that what this also represents is that this is part of the journey that is already built into it. So it's the trust of the journey as well, of knowing that it is all guided and it is all connected within the whole journey of the quest. Okay. Yeah, yes, you do have the deck, Tammy. And of course, I know Jane does. And let me see here who else we have here. So let's see, of course, Catherine and Jen and Cindy. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so number 2. Are you ready for the reveal of number 2? So for any of you, yes, so for any of you who are going to be watching the replay too. So here comes number 2. Ready, set, go. Da-da. Okay, number 2 is faith. Let me see if I can get this in a little bit better here, if it'll come in. Come on. Okay, so again, just doing the best we can here with it. All right, so number 2. Oh, you did receive it. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. That is awesome. Oh, wonderful. Oh, beautiful. So number 2 is faith. And I'm going to read the affirmation to you. It says, I am grounded in unwavering faith, trusting in the unfolding of my highest and best. And what I also want to share with you is when you find yourself to this life and you're listening to me explain the cards, know that even though you chose one specific card, this happens to be the one that has the strongest draw for you. So you felt magnetically drawn to that specific card. But also know that there's relevance in each of them because they all 3 of them align together and they give you a complete reading as well. So know that there is something in the first one and something in the third one if you have picked number 2, but number 2 is going to be most likely the one that has that strongest pull, that strongest resonance for you in some form or shape. And then also I'd love to hear from you on that as well. So that card, the faith, this is now one of the guiding principles and virtues. And it is really about the faith that guides us. It's the stepping stone that supports us on this quest, on this journey of life. It is the deep knowing that we're held, that we're supported, that we're guided, that we're protected, that through anything and everything in life, through all the journeys, through all the trials and tribulations, that there is something that carries you, that supports you, that connects to you, that connects with you, where you can be so in such a trust in your own abilities, that you can be in such a space of trust in your guidance and in the universe supporting you in everything that you're doing. And when you can feel this within you and you can feel that faith, that's the overarching thing. The reason why I didn't name this card trust, but I named it faith, is because trust is more a personal thing. But faith is the spiritual aspect of it. Faith is the one that tells you that there is a source energy, whatever we want to give, whatever name we want to give it. But we know there is a source energy that grounds us in, that holds us, and it protects that seed that we are nurturing and it protects those new beginnings. It protects the magic. It protects our magic as well. And so whatever you might be experiencing in your life at this moment, and however that card of faith is connecting with you, know that there is such a depth and a truth to it in this moment, because otherwise you would not be listening to this. So no matter if you're listening to this live right now or if you're listening to this later, know that there is something really important in there for you to know that it is not by accident, and that you can trust this beauty that this faith holds within you. Know that there is the deeper purpose that lies within everything that you're doing and in with everything that you're guiding toward. And so no matter what situation you might find yourself in at any given time, if you can come from that point of faith, of knowing that things are happening for me, I am guided and I am protected through this, and it's okay, even if it feels challenging. Sometimes it takes the much bigger picture much later on, sometimes even like years later, for us to recognize the bigger picture of something. And this is really what faith will do for us. Because when we hold that faith, we hold the trust within us and then the greater picture of the faith. This protects the seed of the true unfolding and the true gifts that lie in every journey that we experience. And it gives it just such a richness, just such a depth to things. It is that faith in the unseen seed. And we can so relate to it in this moment in time, because we can see how when we're looking at the earth right now, when I look out in my garden, and some of things are already sprouting because I have a protective layer over everything. But when we start with beginning new with the soil, and we start nurturing the soil again, we till the soil, and then we might put some compost on it, and then we might have our seeds, and then we start spreading the seeds on the soil. And it takes a while for anything to show up, but yet that faith part is that energy that knows. Again, it's that part of the every beginning where the magic already lies within it, that protects us and that helps us to live. Because the faith is what guides us through the new beginning. It guides us through that journey. And it lets us know that all I have to do is just water the soil or let the rain do its work. And as long as I have all of the supportive elements there, as long as there's a solid ground of being that I am standing on, then the seeds will have the opportunity to sprout in my life, as well as the physical seeds in the garden, because they already hold everything within them. Again, they already hold the complete manifestation within them. And this is this energy of this moon cycle right now that we're experiencing. This is the energy that we want to embody so fully and so deeply. So this way, as we're moving into the rest of the year, we already hold this pure essence of that seed within us, and it can sprout for the rest of the year. And we always have seeds sprouting in some form or shape. So there might be seeds that you planted a long time ago, and now they have an opportunity to come to fruition. Sometimes it's just the life circumstances that have to align themselves. And sometimes it's the circumstances in us, because everything is always a mirror reflection, one to the other. And so it just takes that trust and that faith within us to know that everything has its purpose and everything happens for us. So it's not that it happens to us, but it happens for us. And this also guides us, for all of you who are familiar with my 7 realms of consciousness. This guides us through those 7 realms in order to be and hold a higher vibration, because we have the trust within us and in the system and in the guidance. So I'd love to hear from you for a moment again and see how this connects with you. And let me know how this aligns for all of you who have picked number 2. And I'm going to work again a little bit on this here to get this a little bit better. Let's see. Much better. Okay. So let's see if any of you are coming in with this. But to me, it's just so beautiful, because when I look at the last 4 years and everything that all of us have really experienced and gone through, when we're thinking of this leap year 2020, and now we're here in 2024 with the new opportunities that are in front of us, and with the wisdom and the growth that we have all experienced. And also for me, what guided those 19 principles and virtues, having experienced those cycles of the last 4 years, and knowing what the world needs for refinement, what we as women need in order to be self-guided and self-led, because this in the end is what it's about. It's never about leading anybody by the hand anymore. We are all the visionary women, the women who are the leaders, the women who guide the world, the women who are at the forefront of this new era that we're ushering in. And so the most important thing is that self-leadership. And this is what these cards will allow you to do, because they allow you to tap into your own core, into your own essence, into your own intuition, and they allow you to connect to your truth in any form that aligns with you. Okay, I'm not seeing any comments. Let's see. I think I already had this one up, Cindy. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, actually, let me see. Yeah, so Fritz, yeah. But if you want to comment, go ahead, and I'm going to just move on to the next card. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Let me see. Jane, let's see. Oh, cool. Okay, this reminds me to just let go. Yeah, and do great things. Exactly. And enjoy that, and relax and enjoy whatever else comes along. Exactly. I feel like, because we're always kind of waiting for the next shoe to drop. And so the more we can just lean into all of the beautiful spaces within us, and into the trust, and simply allow more space for relaxation, because the world around us always tries to keep us in a space of tenseness, and it's up to us to just stay connected to that core, stay connected to that number 13 inside of you. Let's see, card number 2 resonates so powerfully. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Oh, you are so welcome, Britt. I am so happy to see all of you. This just makes my heart sing. It's really just so, so beautiful. Okay, and this now brings me so beautifully to the third card. If any of you are here and have picked the card number 3, then please go ahead and let me know. And for any of you who'll be watching the replay, then please just go ahead as well and chime in. So if you're ready for card number 3, drum roll. Card number 3 is gratitude. And again, I'm sorry for the picture not coming in any better than that. Oh, Jen, how amazing. Oh my God. Oh, Cindy. Oh, so cool. I love it. So card number 3 is gratitude. And I'm going to read the card to you. Gratitude is the lens through which oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Gratitude is the lens through which I view the world, seeing beauty and gifts in all things. Oh my gosh, so many of you who are here on the live pick number 3. Oh, I love it. That is so, so super exciting. Wow. Oh, amazing. Oh, I love that. That's so amazing. So tune into what this card, gratitude, might represent for you specifically. But the gratitude is really the essence that makes everything work in the end, because it is about the alignment to our truth, that when we come into the present moment and we are here in the now, and we're experiencing the now, that's where the magic lies. Because whatever happened before and whatever will come after, sometimes when we do the meditations, where I always bring you in the moment, and we always say, whatever happened before, whatever will come after, just let it go in this moment and bring yourself into the present moment here now. Because this is always the only moment. So you being here now, and us creating, as we will be here in a moment, creating this beautiful space of gratitude, the gratitude for us being here. Again, think back for a moment to these last 4 years and all this whole journey that brought us back together here now, and everything that we all experienced. What a blessing it is to be here. There were other times, and we don't know what the future brings, but here now, in this present moment, this is divine. This is beautiful. We're here. And the most precious thing that we can always do for ourselves is just really feel into that space of gratitude within us. Because I was sharing this morning on my private podcast that I do every morning in my Quantum Weavers community, on gratitude as well. Because for me, just thinking of our two cats and the journey that we had with both of them, who the two cats that we have now are Mirabai and Maple Spice. And there's such a magic in how all of this came to be. And when I look at these two now and the vision that I had for them to be friends, to be sisters, to be close to each other. And the other morning after I recorded my Quantum Weaving Guide, my private podcast, and I got up, they were both laying on the massage table and they were all cuddled in together. And I honestly, I had tears in my eyes and my heart just bursted with so much gratitude, just because that feeling, that knowing, I could have walked by in that moment. It was like, yeah, they're laying together, because now it's a common thing, they do it now. But I remember the times when it was different. And it is such a precious moment that they love each other. And these same moments carry into our life in so many different nuances, in so many ways, in the people that we have in our lives, the pets we have in our lives, the moments that we treasure. And from the simple moments of being able to call someone up that we maybe missed for a while and be able to talk to them, or in spirit connecting with somebody, or the memories that we carry, and all of the beautiful little moments of a sunrise, of having a cup of chai tea, of all of the beautiful things, piece of chocolate, of course, always chocolate. And all of these moments, I'd love to hear from you for a moment too. Like, what are those simple joys in life that bring you gratitude? Because what I know for sure is that is the essence of manifestation. And it always brings us back around to the new beginning. And it always deepens our faith so much stronger. Because when we can see the evidence in our life for the beauty that is there. Sometimes I think about this when I look at a flower and I look at its perspective from the numerology point of view. And I'm also looking at it from the sacred geometry that it carries. And I'm looking at it for the simple pureness of creation, for the smell that it has, for the beauty that it emanates. And I connect with it. And I think, my God, how magical are you? And I can feel that gratitude for that flower. And I can feel that same essence in me, in you, in all of us that we carry, that same structure, that same sacred code, the same wisdom, the same creation, the same new beginning. And we hold it all within us. And when we can connect and we can see ourselves as one with that flower, what kind of magic does that bring? What kind of gratitude does it bring for us and for all of the beautiful, as women, 28 trillion cells that we have in our body that are working in unison and in harmony together, that we don't even have to think about. And even if you're maybe listening to this, maybe there might be some cells that are a little confused in your body at the moment and maybe doing some other things. That's okay too, because feel into the energy of all of the wholeness that is there. All of the cells that are working in unison, and focus on the gratitude for all of that. Focus on the gratitude for your body, mind, spirit in connection together. Focus in gratitude for the presence that you are, the gift that you are to the world, the beauty and the visions that you're creating in the world, the richness that is embodied in the world because you are here. The beauty that you bring to a space when you enter it, because you do, the beauty of you being here in the matrix, the beauty of us here together on this life, and the beauty of anyone who will still be tuning into this. And when we can feel into that so deeply and we can hold that magic of that pure essence of gratitude within us, the gift we bring to ourselves and to the world is just so deeply blessed and just endless. And we can feel into our own connection with co-creation and with source energy. And then we can recognize that we are source energy. And it is just the greatest gift when you land in that space of knowing that you are held, you're supported, you're guided. The new beginnings are already laid for you. The faith, as I'm looking down at the faith card, the faith is already there, held within it all. So we have the new beginning of the journey. We have the faith that is built into it. And then we can bring that space of gratitude in the here now and in every step of the journey, understanding that it all happens for us and that nothing happens by accident, that everything leads us into a greater unfolding of ourselves and into our wisdom, into our spirit, and into our soul calling, which is the first card in my deck. And for me, when I look back at my journey over these past 4 years, and there have been quite a bit of trials and tribulations, especially 2020 and then 2021, which took a lot of healing for me in 2022. But when I look at it from the perspective now of having started these cards 4 years ago and giving them the room to unfold as I was growing and developing deeper into myself and deeper into my wisdom, I can see now in that bigger perspective how it all needed to come together in order for me to be able to bring forward that kind of deck of cards. Because back then there were 33 cards, not even all of them were the same 33 cards that we have now. But there weren't even the 19 principles and virtues yet. They were born out of the whole journey that I experienced in knowing that these are the seeds that we all already carry within us, but that need to be amplified for all of us. And that each one of you who holds these cards in your hands is one of the people who is the wisdom carrier. You are a point of magic in the world when you hold these cards. And don't underestimate this, because this is really huge. And it is such a beautiful gift. You are already, and I really want you to acknowledge this, you're already just such a gift to the world. Sometimes we just tend to forget it. We tend to play small. We were trained that way and we just neglect it. And sometimes we feel like we shouldn't be bolsterers. And these are all old paradigms that are going out the window here now. Because what we are ushering in with these cards are the new paradigms of self-leadership, of powerful women who can hold a strong essence in sacred feminine. We don't need to follow the paradigms of the masculine energy any longer. We want to bring the balance of the feminine and the masculine through these feminine energetics. And then especially for us as women, when we align with the feminine energetics, this is where we really shine. And this is where we shine in every part of our being and in everything that we're doing. And we bring the magic. You're the magic. And this is such a key point. And this is what the cards are really about. They bring you deeper into these divine codes that are from ancient memories forward into this new age, combined with the quantum world and with quantum weaving. And this is how this was born for me last year, and how it was delivered and brought to me and channeled through me in this beautiful, complete system. And for me, it's just such an honor to share it with you. And for each one of you who are part of it, it is the greatest thing that we get to do this together, that we together get to be quantum weavers. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to go ahead and check in with you here for a moment. Let's see. Tammy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, that is so beautiful, Tammy. I love it so much. And I so love having you on this call. You're such a beautiful, beautiful spirit. So I'm so grateful. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Catherine. Wonderful. Oh, you are so, so welcome. And thank you. I am so, so honored. I'm so honored that you are sharing my cards together with Jane in Japan. It is just such a blessing. It really is. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you. Yes. Right here, right now. Yes, miraculous. And even more miraculous moments are possible unfolding now. That's right. Always keep that in mind. There's already all of the beauty held here, and so many more good things are coming. Great things are here, and even greater things are coming. Oh, that's so beautiful, Cindy. Oh, yes, exactly. The blossom. Yes, and the full bloom. Yes, and it's all already built in. Isn't that just magical and beautiful? I just love it so much. Oh, ladies, this has been so beautiful. I'm so grateful to have had this time with you. I want to share something really special with you because I have shared this before. This is one of my singing bowls that I have always used for in person healing sessions. And there are some notes in there right now with names on them. Not that many yet because we're just getting started. And so these notes that are in here are from some of you. The names are from some of you who have shared out things, like, for example, your cards, or if you've shared anything else in the past when I had asked for shares, and you maybe posted it on your timeline or something. And so there are some in here right now, but I'd love to see more still in here before we do the first drawing. And so what I'm going to be doing is if you're not on my email list, by the way, what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and share a link to my new email now. So this way you can sign up for my email list. And then on Friday, I am going to draw one of these or more that might be coming into this bowl, because I would like to ask you if you received value from this and if you feel like there might be someone in your life that would benefit from this as well, to share it out and then tag me. And then I will make sure that your name is also entered in here, or maybe your name is going in there a second or third time. So there's no limit to it. So please feel free to share. If you have the cards and you'd love to share, check in the guidebook, because I have a section in there where I share about my vision for us women to have these cards in our hands all over the world. And again, I will share this tomorrow. I will go ahead and share more of the details with you tomorrow about all of this. So this way you don't have to think about it tonight. And if you don't have the cards yet, then of course, you can order your deck on my The Quantum Weaver website, my new website that is up and running. And I am so happy that we're going to be doing this once a month now. For me, this brings me such joy. And by the way, what I also be doing on Friday, together with drawing a winner and sharing the winner via email, and also sharing it in a post, a public post as well, I will also share a picture of each card and a little description for each card as well from the guidebook. So this way you also have that in writing for yourself too. So for any of you who will be watching the replay too, then know that that's available to you also, because I really want to make this so interactive and something that you can carry into the whole month, that you can read up on, that you can tune into more and really sit with this and journal. So this is one level here that we've done with this live. But now the next level is to really tune into the whole reading, and then also especially whichever card that you picked and why that specific card had the most significance for you. And that's going to give it so much more depth. And then I'm curious, if always, by the way, feel free to reach out to me personally, because I love connecting and I love reading how this made you feel, or how it resonated with you, or how you went deeper with it, because that's what makes it so powerful then. So always feel free to share. And feel very free to share publicly, feel free to share with me personally. And then if you have stories with the cards, then I'm looking forward already to enriching my website with the stories and have all of these beautiful stories all over the world with the cards. And so that's going to be just so magnificent. And I am so excited for what we are creating, what we're growing, and what this is going to become. So deep blessings to you and gratitude. Happy new beginnings, hold the faith, and just beautiful gratitude in all ways to you and to all of us here, and for anyone who will still be tuning in. And with this, my beautiful friends, I'm looking forward to connection. I'm looking forward to this new beginning enriching us in all ways, and so much more to come. Namaste. Thank you for being here with me. Mwah. Bye.